Hey guys, this is a 1969 Ford F100. It's a short wheelbase. I've owned this one since, I don't know, I was about 17, 16 years old. Bought it with my own money. It used to be a long wheelbase, straight six truck. And over time I converted it to a V8. First started off with a 302. Then I finally put a 351 in it. It's got a C4 transmission. At one point we had a pretty radical 305 duration, 540 lift cam, 11-to-1 compression craziness going on in this thing. At that time we did a 4500 stall converter and had the transmission rebuilt. Drove around until we blew up the motor, and then it sat for a while. Hence all this power washing. So it sat for a few years. We're getting it power washed off. Once it gets basically clean, we're going to let her set for a minute while we work on the motor stuff. Here's kind of a decent walk around of it. Lowered in the back. What we did is just put it on the top side of the springs instead of the bottom. It's got 15s, typical truck wheels around it, big wheels in the back, ladder rack suspension back there. Up front we put some lowered coils on it, but we still have the stock I-beams. But it sits pretty low, looks good. You notice the hood's missing. There's a video here in just a second. We've got a new hood and we're replacing it with not a new one, but an old one. We're grinding it down, sanding it down. I'm going to get some paint on it. Got a new fender over there for that one side also. And some new grill parts, but the grill that goes on it's fine. Also picked up some springs for the hood, so all the front end should go together. Anyway, I got some videos here of where the motor came from, what we're going to do to it. Basically, we're looking at a twin turbo kit on a 351 Windsor, fuel injected, Haltech driven. Hey, enjoy the rest of the video. Well, first pass, pretty clean. She's been sitting in the backyard for, I would say, 2 years probably. We've been slowly robbing stuff off it for different cars, but now it's time for her to go back to her glory. We're going to do we've got a fuel injected 351 Windsor. Dingo! Fuel injected 351 Windsor that we could throw in here. A little twin turbo kit, go right on top of it. It'll be nice. Yeah. That's lemon ice yellow from PPG, I think. It's a premix color they have. Alright guys, you might have seen this motor in another video I did where I made a motor stand for breaking in the 351. I use this as the guide for building it. What we have is the future motor for the 69 yellow Ford short wheelbase F100. And it's going to get these guys. It's just a cheaper eBay kit I got a while ago. It's been sitting a while around. I thought, running a stock motor on stock, 9 pounds of boost might be something to play with. Fun to do. Anyway, so we got that going on. And we got a power wash the other day. You probably saw that, or not. You'll see it here in a minute. Anyway, yeah. Hey, part of the F100 build is all the little pieces and parts for making the turbo kit work. So this is just a kit that I bought. It's a cheap one, but drain lines and oil feed lines. Got a sandwich plate, takes the oil feed off of that, and this also goes out to a cooler. Then it came with this cheapy, I don't know, catch can. I might drill and tap the center and put a vent here, and then do one to each valve cover. We'll see. I'm assuming this is some kind of a filter. Maybe it's for oil. I haven't figured what that is yet. Have to upgrade because the yellow truck right now is carbureted and it's got a Holly blue or black. This is an AEM 400 liter per hour, sorry, to support the turbo kit. I also have a Haltech coming, a 950 Elite. So we're going to learn how to tune a little bit on this little girl. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Probably break something. Yeah. That's the kid getting the new hood ready. There's the other hood right there. Had a big old bonk in it. Tell you that story one day. And then, yeah, this is the new hood. sanding it down to the metal. We'll get some primer on it. We'll weld up these holes. You can see in the background, he's just, once the 40 grit gets a little tired, he's hitting that over here on with the 80 grit instead of just wasting them, so we're getting a couple uses out of them. But a little more work on 68 there.